under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Mid-Century Groundbreakers. Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now at the plate here is Kyle Schwarber, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time. Another one caught by Bench.
Oh, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Bogarts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hot shot down the line. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. The pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Nope. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Groundbreakers, the second baseman, Jackie
Pitch on the way.
Robinson.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And now in the box, Mickey Mantle. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Runner at third here, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now a chance to check out the starting 9 for the Mid-Century Groundbreakers as penned by Sparky Anderson. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to inning number 2 now here in Manhattan. All tied at 1-1. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Scooped up on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it. The second base.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Two and one.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2 the count to Arroyo.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him. The 3-2 pitch.
pops this one up. But this will land untouched. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Chris Sale. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Last half of the second set to go, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman, Lou.
First offering.
Gehrig.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Sale is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ralph Kiner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in is Johnny Bench. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Bare-handed for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played two full, all tied at 1-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
So the next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
At the plate now, Cy Young. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 home.
Well, this is what really can frustrate you when you're on the mound. You're facing a pitcher that really doesn't offer much as far as being able to hit, and you fall behind 2-0. It just feels like you're wasting pitches.
From the belt, the pitch.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Three and one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And now, Jackie Robinson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dior. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. That brings up Mickey Mantle, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Ernie Banks. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The set and the 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
1-2. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Groundbreakers lead it 2-1. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Next, here is J.D. Martinez. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Three and 0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Matthews waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Hank Aaron. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lou Gehrig is on deck. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Martinez, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Lou Gehrig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Up next, Ralph Kiner. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Down and away, ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to left. Verdugo waits on it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's a lead for the Mid-Century era, 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Christian Arroyo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Banks. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 41, Chris Sale.
So now to the plate, Chris Sale. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
One strike.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Groundbreakers lead it 3-1. Now into the box, Eddie Matthews. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Cy Young. Popped him up. Devers over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. First delivery to him. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away. Next up is Kike Hernandez. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now to bat, Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Two and 0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in is J.D. Martinez, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The set and the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Alex Verdugo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And he takes strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Bob Feller answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Christian Arroyo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 0, here it is. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as it is now 7-3.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Standing in now, Chris Sale, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 to the Boston pitcher. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Mantle is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they strike for 6 in the inning, as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Through 5 1/2, the Red Sox are out in front, 7-3. At the plate now is Ernie Banks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Not shortstop, Ernie Banks.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
No, that's
Hank Aaron will be next. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And there's ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lou.
Next, it'll be Lou Gehrig. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2, full count. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power bat, Ralph Kiner. First pitch on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Kiner gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hard hit towards center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So next to bat will be Eddie Matthews. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Martinez looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He works 6 1/3, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket. Matt Barnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Joe Torre will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Torre.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Three and one. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 7-5. Hal Newhouser has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Newhouser.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Rafael Devers trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he struck him out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. Now the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Line to the right side. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Christian Arroyo will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. First pitch on its way. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. One and two, here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Juan Marichal takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Marichal.
Kevin Plawecki will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Marichal comes set. Here's the first pitch, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 2-0. Pops this one up, and no one will get this one. Second and third here, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. One and one, here it is. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 9-5. Hirokazu Sawamura is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19.
Stepping up is Ernie Banks. Flew out last time up.
Groundbreakers. The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Arroyo is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Next, it'll be Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First offering.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Banks stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Arroyo's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Line drive to left. Kiner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Runners on first with 1 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home misses for the 2nd ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Boston's out in front, 9-5. Josh Taylor, the 6-foot 5-inch left-hander, takes over on the mound now. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
The left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
ground ball right side. Oh, what a play! In time.
Great play that was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
At the plate, Johnny Bench, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 0-2 delivery.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Eddie.
So here is Eddie Matthews, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Martinez, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The BOS Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale is credited with the win. Cy Young permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Groundbreakers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.